Thank you all for joining us and staying with us to the end. Honorable Knowledge Seeker, today I'm your host for the evening. My name is Badhun Dash. I'm from Bangladesh. Dear Knowledge Seeker, I'm proud to be associated with IGP. IGP is a social and ISO certified international education and training institute. In the last 3 years, we already served 35 million plus knowledge seekers from 100 plus countries. IGP is internationally recognized and globally accredited. We are connected to 450 plus professional and 4,500 plus organizations. In Institute of Global Professional, IGP is a training faculty for skill development, which was founded in 2020 and is generating competent candidates to meet demand in the global labor market by providing professional qualifications. Institute of Global Professional is an education institute that provides social work globally recognized and reportable. We serve student and community resource providing holistic social work and education. We believe that it's not effective to increase one skill just by acquiring formal education. So we provide effective training and consultation to generate professional generation all over the world. We distribute our services locally, nationally, internationally to student job seeker, job holder, and also for learners the respective campus location and distance learning platform. We are an occupational and dependable institute. IGP is one of the famous online institutes from all over the world. Our vision is education is not a business product, it's a part of our human rights. Based on our vision, we are trying to reach all corners of the world for free webinars, seminar courses, award, quiz competition, mentoring, and counseling, etc. On the other side, we are also trying to offer more than 100 premium services for free, like your own portfolio website, resume builder, cover letter, motivation letter, and world knowledge platform for gathering general knowledge which can upgrade all day. Kids learning game, website, free course, convert sites, and many more. We help to empower you to learn to meet their expectation and dream and become highly skilled people. We implement several training programs, webinar and offline online courses for youth and learner by professional trainer, speaker, and coaches. Our sessions are conducted by global renowned professionals to develop all kinds of youth and to promote the education of their abilities and personalities. Spreading knowledge is crucial for the Institute of Global Professionals. We believe that knowledge is love and light and vision. So we try to understand the needs of today's generation and we serve them with good research and practice methods. We must have a genuine concern for the learner we represent. More diversity, growth, and innovation are required to lead a session with professionalism, passion, and integrity. RGP members are committed to offering effective best quality service and continual improvement so that individuals who seek information can improve their skill level and value. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Moving to the next with your continuous support, we already completed 1615 webinars successfully. Moving to the next with your continuous support, we already completed 1616 webinars successfully. Dear IGP speaker, participant, and well-wisher, at this moment, this is a very important message for you all. We change and design our website www.eduigp.com. On this website, we have surprise for everyone. Hope you will be benefited from. We have already launched our new website where you can find all our previous activities together with lots of new features. But one strong point is that without an account or logged in, you cannot enjoy our services. So create your account for once with profile information. Note that with profile information, you will enjoy all features. With mismatched data, you cannot do anything here. From now on, you have to participate in live quiz competition on our website. We replace Slido. You have to join directly on our website. Now you can check all of our previous webinars with verified e-certificate. Now it's easier and time oriented because after the session, we will not provide you any code for certification. You have to take part in one exam. After that, if you pass, you will receive your certificate, otherwise not. But you can take part in an exam unlimited till you pass. If you are an IGP speaker, you can download all previous certificate speakership certificates. If you are a host of IGP, then you can download your certificate of gratitude. If you are an online live quiz competition winner, then you can download your certificate of participation. If you are selected for a lifetime membership, then you can download a life membership easily. Besides this, if you participated in an award function which organizes combined support with IGP, you can download that also. You can still prepare and download 18 types of instant certificate from our website with minute. Certificate of Global Professional Membership, Certificate of Global Influencer in the Pandemic, Certificate of Active Knowledge Seeker, Certificate of Social Activities during the Pandemic, Certificate of Achievement, IGP Knowledge Seeking Campaign 2020, Certificate of Achievement IGP Knowledge Seeking Campaign 2021, Certificate of Achievement IGP Knowledge Seeking Campaign 2022. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 1, Authentic Assessment in Teaching Learning. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 2, Teaching English as a Foreign Language and Assessment. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 3, Digital Classroom Engagement Tools. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 4, The New Trend in Education. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 5, Upskilling Organizational Leadership and Managerial Skills. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 6, Trend and Innovation in Mathematics Education. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 7, Research and Comprehension Approach. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 8, Art in Teaching a Special Program in the Art. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 9, 21st Century Tool in Teaching Learning. Certificate of IGP Corporate Ambassador, Certificate of IGP Campus Ambassador, which you can prepare and download within a minute. From now on, you can participate in 1,000 plus international level quizzes with verified e-certificate. Teaching tips for teachers, health tips for parents, health tips for teens, gamification tools for teachers. You can join IGP alumni. You can check out our 50 plus film services website for free and many more. Dear IGP well-wisher, we promised previously, but lack of technical issue, we are late sending you on time. This is a great opportunity to collect your previous condition. We solved all issues from our website. Now you can enroll, reset password, everything. You can check your dashboard for all webinar details. It's a cordial request to you check all button and pages on our website. Surely I can say you will be benefited. Thank you, but note that without an account or login, you cannot enjoy our services. At present, we are going to start our 1617th webinar, which name is Gaslighting, Science and Prevention. And today our speaker ma'am name is Mary Esther Clarice S. Pires Torres, LPT RPM RS RPSY CHRA CHIIS. She is from Philippines. Before I hand over the stage to our speaker ma'am, wants to share a very little bit about her. Faculty University of Visual Health System, Laguna Binan, Laguna, registered author, writer, certified high impact special speaker, certified human research associate, certified research consultant. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with her presentation. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with her presentation. Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible. Ma'am, please present your presentation.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am, the stage is yours. You can start your presentation now.
Okay, thank you very much. So, tonight I'm going to discuss gaslighting, science, and prevention. Let me introduce myself. My name is Mary Easter Claire S. Pettis Torres. I am a licensed professional teacher, registered psychometrician, registered psychologist, certified human resource associate, certified high impact inspirational speaker, certified mental health advocate. Okay, so first let's answer this question that might be, that might be the reason why you are here with us tonight, asking what is gaslighting. Gaslighting is actually a form of psychological manipulation that hinges on creating self doubt. If a partner or someone from the family or workplace is causing you to doubt yourself, making you feel or making you believe that you are not mentally stable, okay, or trying to associate you with the label crazy, that is the very definition of gaslighting. It's making someone seem or feel unstable, irrational, and not credible, making them feel like what they're seeing or experiencing isn't real, that they're making it up, that no one else will believe them. Like when a person tells you, "Oh, come on, what you're talking about is not. is nonsense, or nobody will believe you even if you say this to the authority, or no one will actually believe you even if you tell your parents about this. That is gaslighting. It involves an imbalance of power between the abuser and the person they're gaslighting. So, for us to consider that there is gaslighting, the person or the abuser must actually have control or power or authority over the person who is being victimized. So, abusers often exploit stereotypes or vulnerabilities related to gender, like saying, for example, you're just a girl, you're just, or maybe you are from the LGBTQ community. No one will believe you because everyone believes someone who's straight. Okay, so that is also gaslighting. So sometimes it's related to gender, sexuality, race, nationality, or class. The most distinctive feature of gaslighting is that it's not enough for the gaslighter simply to control his victim or have things go his way. It is essential to him that the victim herself actually come to agree with him. That the victim must feel that what the abuser is saying is actually true, that the abuser is the one in control of the situation. So, why is it called gaslighting? Where did it actually come from, the word gaslighting? So, the term gaslighting comes from a 1938 play titled Gaslight, which was adapted into the 1940 film Gaslight, followed by the better known 1944 film Gaslight, starring Charles Boyer and Ingrid Bergman. In each work, a male protagonist convinces his wife she's imagining things, like always telling her, or you're just imagining it, but actually it is happening in the movie or in the story, including the dimming of the house's gaslights. Like usually in horror movies, you will the flickering of lights is the usual theme of of a movie to feel it, to have a feel that like there is something coming out. So, with the result of making her believe that she's gone insane because of that. And she actually believes that something is hunting them. So, what are the common signs of gaslighting? So, first is the twilight zone effect. So, in this effect, the victims of gaslighting often report feeling like a situation is surreal, like it's happening on a different plane from the rest of their life. Okay, so when it says real, it feels like it is like a dream. It feels like or a dream or a nightmare or something that is not actually happening. What else? Another sign of gaslighting is when you are being told that you are exaggerating. So, because of that, you feel confused and powerless after leaving the discussion or the interaction, because the abuser will tell you that, oh, come on, you are exaggerating things. You're just overthinking it. Okay, next is language describing you or your behavior as crazy, irrational, or over emotional. So I ask women about their partner's abusive tactics, they often describe being called a crazy bitch. Okay, sorry for the language, but that is one of the example of the term being used to the victim of gaslighting. Okay, they are being called crazy, you're insane, you're lunatic, you're not thinking straight, you're unstable, you're this and that. Okay, so in short, it is telling the victim that that person is not thinking well. Another sign of gaslighting is tone policing. A gaslighter may criticize your tone of voice if you challenge them on something. This is a tactic used to flip the script and make you feel that you are one to blame rather than your abuser. Okay, so in a heated argument, say for example, you are already, you know, exchanging hateful words to one another. Okay, so tone policing is that when the abuser will back down a bit, show you that I'm being calm, and you are raising your tone. You have a very high volume, and I am very calm. I am not the one who is causing the trouble here. You are. Okay, that is tone policing. The abuser will have this tendency to blame you or to show you that I'm the victim here. You are raising your tone on me. Okay, that is tone policing. And then also a cycle of form called behavior. So, to throw a victim off balance, a gaslighter may alternate between verbal abuse and praise, often even in the same conversation. Like warm cold behavior, something like, for example, in a conversation, your partner tells you, you know what, honey, I love you very much. But sometimes you tend to be crazy, you are acting weird, like I really don't like it when you do this, you look so pretty, but it would, yeah, many people think that you are very very fat, or yeah, I think you should, stop eating. So that is like, it is a cycle of warm cold behavior. You are being praised, but at the same time you are being criticized. And then of course, isolation. So many gaslighters make efforts to isolate their victims from friends, family, and other support networks. Like when an abuser tells you, you know I want you to feel like you're not alone. I really love it when you're happy. I know you're happy with your friends, with your family, but I want I want us to be us. I don't want anyone going in between. Your friends, I don't think they like me a lot. They talk behind my back, and behind our back, that they tell other people that we don't look good together. So I think they're going against us. So in that way, the victim will think that, oh, I have to be separated from my friends. I have to be separated from my family because they are going between us. They don't like us together. That my partner feels bad about it because he loves me, but that is clear gaslighting, because what the abuser is doing is to plant or to feed you with lies, to feed you with hatred against other people, for you to be isolated, so that he can control the narratives, he can control your lives together, and he can take a hold of you. Okay, I'm not sure if the audience today are are finding um, familiarity about the topic and can relate from what I am discussing right now. But yeah, that is basic gaslighting. So the National Domestic Violence Hotline lists five techniques a gaslighter may use against a victim. One is withholding. The abusive partner will pretend not to understand or refuses to listen. Like maybe in a conversation, they are talking, they are having this simple exchange of ideas, and the abusive partner will say, you know what, I don't understand you anymore, and I refuse to be, to be in the middle of this. So I'll just, I'll just go out for now because this is too much for me. Okay, that's one technique. Another is countering. The abusive partner questions the victim's memory of events even when the victim remembers them accurately. Okay, so I'll give you an example. Like, um, say, if the victim will ask the abusive partner, um, why is our electric bill being cut? Didn't I ask you to pay it? I gave you money yesterday, right? And then the abusive partner will say, "Oh, no, no, no. You must be mistaken. You didn't give me money and yesterday? Oh, come on. I think you have forgotten. I think you were thinking about it, but you didn't give it to me, honey. You must have forgotten to pay it. And I told you I cannot pay it because I'm busy. So it is your responsibility, right? We talk about it. Have you forgotten it?" Okay, that is countering. Next is blocking or diverting. The abusive partner changes the subject and or questions the victim's thoughts. Okay, so example, um, say the victim saw um, a, what do you call that? A lipstick mark on the clothes of the abuser. And then, of course, as the wife or the partner, it is normal for a reaction to confront the male partner about it. What is happening? I saw that there's a lipstick mark on your shirt. What is that? Are you cheating on me? And instead of answering the question, the guy will say, honey, I love you so much. Maybe we should just, forget it ever happened. It's maybe some friend of mine or some colleague of mine come very close to me. So let's just have coffee. I really want to bring you in this nice restaurant. Okay, that is blocking and diverting. Next is trivializing. The abusive partner makes the victim's needs or feelings seem unimportant. Okay, so when um when the person, say for example the victim, achieves something good or achieves something great in her profession, okay, and um, the abuser, and she approached her partner saying, honey, I had a promotion, I'm very excited about this. I've been praying, I've been wanting this for a long time. And then the abuser would say, okay, well, that's good. But you know what? I also have a promotion. Well, maybe we should celebrate my promotion because this is a big deal. Remember, this has been, the biggest thing in our company, and I am chosen. So the abusive partner makes his needs more important than the victim. Okay, next is forgetting or denial. The abusive partner pretends to have forgotten what actually occurred or denies things like promises made to the victim. So, what is forgetting or denial? For example, the woman or the victim asked the partner, well, honey, you might have forgotten, but it's our anniversary. I thought we should celebrate it. I've been waiting for you to greet me the whole day. Are you kidding me? I did not forget about it. I I thought you forget about, for you to greet me or do something about it. Come on. I always do something every year, and this year I want you to do something for us. Okay, that is forgetting and obviously denial. So, why do people gaslight? People gaslight for a number of reasons. There is no particular reason why they do that. And every situation is different. A common purpose is for bad actors to instill confusion and prompt the victim to question reality. Certain mental health conditions like narcissistic personality disorder and antisocial personality disorder can also serve as catalysts for this type of behavior. So, how can gaslighting affect your mental health? Gaslighting is meant to provoke uncertainty and self doubt, which is often harmful to a victim's mental health. If you're being gaslit, you may experience anxiety because, of course, you will always be worried about your thoughts, your ideas, your memory. Okay? You will always think that you have been doing everything wrong. Okay, as a person who is being victimized by gaslighting, you might actually feel depressed as well. You might suffer from depression because the abuser may actually make you feel that you are not good enough, that you always keep doing errors in the relationship, and that whatever you're trying to do is hurting the relationship or something like that. Another is disorientation because of the doubt that gaslighting is causing you. Of course, you feel disoriented. You sometimes doubt your own memory. You sometimes feel like what you're thinking is wrong, and that your memory is faulty. Okay. And then, of course, lowered self esteem because you feel that you keep on doing the wrong things for the relationship. You keep on being the bad person in the relationship. And that is why your partner might actually come to influence you and hurt you in the process because it is your fault that he is responding in such way. And then, if worst case scenario, it might cause post traumatic stress disorder, a hyperbolized fear of danger known as hypervigilance, and suicidal thoughts. So, what is unconscious gaslighting? Not every gaslighter acts out intentionally. Sometimes they don't know what gaslighting is, or sometimes they don't really intend of gaslighting the victim. Experts note that unconscious gaslighting happens when the offender causes emotional abuse without a clear motive to harm or exploit. Okay, so what are examples of gaslighting? So there are gaslighting in romantic relationship, which is very common sometimes when the abuser wants to manipulate his partner from staying in the relationship. So gaslighting can occur in any romantic relationship. The constant is the gaslighter is in a position of power, making making the victim feel that, oh, well, the reason I cheated is because you are not making me happy anymore, so it's your fault. The reason I hurt you is because, well, you made me do it. You provoked me, so it's your fault. The reason why I'm acting this way is because of you. So that is gaslighting. Also, gaslighting and gender. There are several times that gender is being questioned, or um, or gender stereotype is being touched by gaslighting. So sometimes gaslighting in medicine, like, oh, it is impossible for you to understand what is going on with you because you're a woman. No. Okay, there are public or collective gaslighting as well, and also gaslighting in the legal system. Okay, that um in other countries, when, say for example, a man file charges against a woman for rape. Okay, that can be something people can laugh about because men can actually be raped. Is that even possible? Or when a woman charge a man with adultery, okay, people will tend to think that, oh come on, men will be men. It is normal for them to cheat, or it's normal for them to try other women. Okay, so that is an example. Gaslighting in race. So, this is the political, social, economic, and cultural process that perpetuates and normalizes a white supremacy's reality through pathologizing those who resist. Okay, so when people from the Western countries um, show that they are in right because they're white, or that they are superior than other races, that is gaslighting. And it can also happen in workplace. If a person in a position of power causes you to question yourself in a way that is negatively affecting your career or confidence in your abilities, you may be experiencing gaslighting. So one good example is when you are being harassed by your boss. And of course, you are afraid to file a complaint because that boss is in authority. That boss have a say in the company. So you might actually feel like, wait a minute, should I pursue my complaint against my boss because I might lose my job, or my boss may actually have a say in this, and people will not believe me because he is in power. Okay, so that is how gaslighting works in the workplace. So, how to deal with gaslighting? Tell as many people as possible what is happening to you, whether in a relationship, in a workplace, or in a community. Stay in touch with friends and family. Tell them what is happening so that they will not be surprised if things go bad. Keep a journal. And also contact the National Domestic Violence Hotline or National Sexual Assault Hotline. So every countries have this. Every countries have a hotline where people or victims of gaslighting can actually run to when things get really ugly. So that's all for my topic, gaslighting, science, and preventions. I hope that you were able to learn from these topic. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your rich content presentation, which can impact our knowledge seeker surely. After your presentation, I hope our knowledge seeker can learn something new, which was our only intention. Learn and grow together, IGP knowledge seeker. Once again, thank you so much, ma'am, for your presentation. Now, ma'am, it's time for our question answer session, which is the one more valuable part of our regular webinar. Honorable ma'am, please stay with us. After a short video, we will back in our session part 2, which is the question answer part. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Our first question is from Nympha. How to prevent being gaslighted?
Oh, okay. Hello, Nimpa. So, how to prevent being gaslighted? That's I think in my last slide, I was able to give you tips on how to prevent it. So again, you talk to some friends and family about what is happening to you, so that they can help you when something bad actually push through. Another thing is you have to keep a journal for yourself so that people will realize what is really happening, because if you keep a record of that, that will give them clues how it progressed to something bad. Also, um, if a person is gaslighting you, say your partner or your family member, you have to call them out. You have to really um, make them aware that what you are feeling is that you are being gaslighted by them, and that it doesn't make you feel good about them. So if that is the case, if they will see and realize that what they're doing has been figured out and you found out about it, then probably that can help you yourself uh, from being gaslighted. Okay, I hope that answered the question.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your answer. Ma'am, there is no more questions from our participants. So once again, thank you so much, ma'am, for your time in IGP. We have learned a lot from you with new topic. It will add some value to our
Thank you,
day-to-day
thank
activity
you.
along with our academic and professional growth. Honorable ma'am, hope to see you again with a new topic and a new date. Thank you, ma'am. Take care. Honorable ma'am, before we move to the next webinar certification process, if you want to leave this studio, you can. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, it's time for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, it's time for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Certification process. Visit www.eduigp.com. Please make sure your presence on our website. Find a running session and get enrolled. After watching complete part 1, click My as complete. Move to the next, which is the learning test passing mark 80%. If passed, back to the course again to download your certificate if failed to retake the quiz. Download your certificate in PDF or JPG. For your attention, I am going to share the procedure again. Visit www.eduigp.com. Please make sure your presence on our website. Find a learning session and get enrolled. After watching completing part 1, click mark as complete. Move to the next, which is the learning test passing mark 80%. If passed, back to the course again to download your certificate if failed to retake the quiz. Download your certificate in PDF or JPG. Dear IGP Knowledge Seeker, it's time for the most engaging part of this webinar, which is an online quiz competition, which is our regular webinar activity. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. For some technical problem, we cannot continue the quiz session from our website. So to join the quiz session, you have to go www.slido.com and today our quiz code is 4038355. I repeat the code 4038355. After a short video, we will start our quiz session. With 15 people, we are going to start our quiz session right now. Our first question is controlling gaslighting and manipulation are signs of a healthy, respectful relationship. Option 1 true, option 2 false. Option 2 is the right answer and 33% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Nympha is holding the first position. Our second question is, these are all signs of a healthy relationship, effective communication, mutual respect, gaslighting, and showing support. Option 1 true, option 2 false. Option 2 is the right answer and 36% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Kingway is holding the first position. Our third question is, slow growth and poor code condition are common signs prevents in sanitation. Option 1 pyramids, option 2 pinworms. Option 2 is the right answer, and 50% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Kingway is holding the first position. Our fourth question is accident prevention signs such as danger, caution, and exit signs shall be dashed when work is being performed. Option 1 available at the job snake. Option 2 visible. Option 2 is the right answer, and 75% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Kingway is holding the first position. Our fifth question is warming signs and prevention of stroke. Option 1 clearing. Option 2 numbness in face. Option 2 is the right answer, and 91% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Kingway is holding the first position. Our sixth question is warning signs and prevention of stroke. Option 1 strictly linear. Option 2 eating healthy. Option 2 is the right answer, and 25% people are right here. In the leaderboard, JS is holding the first position. Our seventh question is warning signs and prevention of diabetes. Option 1 no excuse. Option 2 frequent urination. Option 2 is the right answer. 92% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Kingway is holding the first position. Our eighth question is warming signs and prevention of diabetes. Option 1 TB. Option 2 eating healthy. Option 2 is the right answer, and 50% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Kingway is holding the first position. Our second last question of the session is warning signs and prevention of cancer. Option 1 drinking a lot. Option 2 change in bowel or bladder pattern. Option 2 is the right answer, and 75% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Kingway is holding the first position. Our last and final question of the evening session is warning signs and prevention of cancer. Option 1 bowel pattern staying the same. Option 2 not smoking. Option 2 is the right answer, and 75% people are right here. So congratulations to our online quiz competition in our top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result, and after that we will issue our online quiz competence certificate on our official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. Congratulations to our online quiz competition in our top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result, and after that we will issue our online quiz competence certificate on our official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. Congratulations to our online quiz competition winner top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result, and after that we will issue our online quiz competence certificate on our official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. At the end of our session, we can say properly feed your skill, never stop learning, cause life never stop teaching us. Be happy and stay safe. See you again and again. We want your participation in every program. If you want to live a happy life, try to a goal, not the people or things. Albert Einstein. Before I say or hit the end like button, I want to thank all IGP knowledge seekers for your active participation as always. See you again in the next session. Thank you.